In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams.
Once upon a time, in a lush green valley, there lived a group of friendly dinosaurs. They were of all shapes and sizes, from the towering Brachiosaurus to the tiny Compsognathus. Every day, the dinosaurs would gather by the sparkling river that ran through the valley. They loved to play games, splash in the water, and munch on the delicious leaves and fruits that grew nearby. One sunny morning, a curious little triceratops named Trixie decided to explore beyond the valley. She wanted to see what lay beyond the hills that bordered their home. Trixie trotted up the hill, her three horns gleaming in the sunlight. As she reached the top, she gasped in awe at the sight before her. A vast, colorful forest stretched out as far as she could see. Excited by her discovery, Trixie hurried back to tell her friends. "You won't believe what I found," she exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The other dinosaurs gathered around, eager to hear about Trixie's adventure. They listened intently as she described the beautiful forest and all the wonders it might hold. Inspired by Trixie's tale, the dinosaurs decided to embark on a grand adventure together. They packed some snacks and set off towards the mysterious forest. As they entered the forest, they marveled at the towering trees and vibrant flowers. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blossoms, and the sound of chirping birds echoed around them. The dinosaurs explored the forest, discovering hidden streams and secret clearings. They played hide and seek among the trees and feasted on the juicy berries they found. As the sun began to set, the dinosaurs realized it was time to head back to their valley. They were tired but happy, their hearts full of the day's adventures. On their way home, they talked about all the amazing things they had seen and promised to return to the forest soon. When they finally reached the valley, the stars were twinkling in the night sky. The dinosaurs settled down by the river, sharing stories and laughter under the moonlight. Trixie felt proud of her discovery and grateful for her friends. She knew that together, they could explore any place and face any challenge. As they drifted off to sleep, the dinosaurs dreamed of new adventures and the wonders they would discover together. And so, in the peaceful valley, the dinosaurs lived happily, always ready for the next adventure that awaited them.
Lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams, we're chasing the echoes of silent screams.
Once upon a time, in a lush green jungle, there lived a family of colorful parrots. They were known for their vibrant feathers and cheerful songs. The jungle was their playground, filled with tall trees and sweet fruits. The youngest parrot, named Pico, was curious and adventurous. He loved exploring new places and making new friends. One day, Pico decided to fly beyond the jungle to see what lay beyond the horizon. As Pico flew, He marveled at the vast blue sky and the fluffy white clouds. He felt the wind beneath his wings and chirped happily. Soon, he reached a beautiful meadow filled with wildflowers. In the meadow, Pico met a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver welcomed Pico and shared stories of the world beyond the jungle. Pico listened intently, fascinated by tales of mountains, rivers, and distant lands. Pico spent the day with Oliver, learning about the importance of friendship and kindness. As the sun began to set, Pico realized it was time to return home. He thanked Oliver and promised to visit again. Flying back to the jungle, Pico felt grateful for the new experiences and the friends he had made. He couldn't wait to share his adventures with his family. When Pico returned, his family gathered around to hear his stories. He told them about the meadow, the wise owl, and the lessons he learned. His family was proud of his courage and curiosity. From that day on, Pico became known as the storyteller of the jungle. Every evening, the parrots would gather to listen to Pico's tales of adventure and friendship. Pico's stories inspired other young parrots to explore and learn about the world. The jungle was filled with laughter and excitement as they shared their own adventures. The parrots learned that the world was full of wonders and that friendship and kindness made every journey special. They cherished their time together, knowing that each day brought new discoveries. As the stars twinkled in the night sky, the parrots nestled in their cozy nests, dreaming of the adventures that awaited them. They knew that with each sunrise, a new story would begin. And so, the parrots lived happily in their jungle home, surrounded by love, laughter, and the beauty of nature. They knew that as long as they had each other, every day was a new adventure. The jungle echoed with the cheerful songs of the parrots, a reminder of the joy and wonder that filled their lives. They were grateful for the world they lived in and the friends they had made. And every night, as the moon shone brightly, the parrots would dream of the adventures yet to come, knowing that the world was a magical place full of endless possibilities. The end.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams.
Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a family of rabbits. The family consisted of Mama Rabbit, Papa Rabbit, and their 3 little bunnies, Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. Every morning, the rabbit family would hop out of their burrow to enjoy the fresh air and sunshine. The bunnies loved to play in the meadow, chasing butterflies and nibbling on sweet clover. One day, while playing near the edge of the forest, Flopsy spotted a beautiful rainbow. Excited, she called her siblings to come and see the magical colors stretching across the sky. Mopsy and Cottontail hopped over quickly, their eyes wide with wonder. They had never seen anything so beautiful. Mama Rabbit joined them, smiling at their excitement. Papa Rabbit suggested they follow the rainbow to see where it led. The bunnies were thrilled at the idea of an adventure and eagerly agreed to the plan. As they hopped along, they encountered various forest friends. A wise old owl hooted a friendly greeting, and a family of deer nodded as they passed by. The rabbits reached a sparkling stream, where they paused to drink and rest. The water was cool and refreshing, and the bunnies splashed around, giggling with delight. After their break, they continued their journey, following the rainbow's path. They climbed over rocks and squeezed through bushes, determined to reach the end. Finally, they arrived at a clearing where the rainbow seemed to touch the ground. To their amazement, they found a field of colorful flowers, more vibrant than any they had ever seen. The bunnies danced among the flowers, their hearts filled with joy. Mama and Papa Rabbit watched, feeling grateful for the beautiful day and the happiness of their little ones. As the sun began to set, the family decided it was time to head back home. They retraced their steps, the memory of the rainbow and flowers fresh in their minds. On their way back, they thanked their forest friends for their kindness and promised to visit again soon. The wise old owl wished them a safe journey home. When they reached their burrow, the bunnies were tired but happy. Mama Rabbit tucked them into bed, and Papa Rabbit told them a bedtime story about their adventure. The bunnies listened with sleepy eyes, dreaming of rainbows and fields of flowers. Soon, they drifted off to sleep, snuggled close to each other. And so, the rabbit family lived happily, cherishing the memories of their magical day and looking forward to more adventures in the forest.